Hi friends, welcome back to Sri Siddhartha School of Engineering YouTube channel. Today we are discussing about Indian knowledge system. We all know that this subject has been kept in VTU syllabus in 6th semester. So there is plethora of material in internet. So if you go to ChatGPT, Gemini or something else like that, so you are going to get lot of materials. And like we are trying to inculcate all those things and put it in a place. So if you want the PDF format of it, so you can check it in the comment section, like you can download the PDF. Today we are discussing about Indian knowledge system overview. So what are the things are there in Indian knowledge system? We are going to try to delve into it and understand each and everything. So we are trying to simplify and destroy all your doubts. Now the debate with Indian knowledge system is, most of us will be wondering that why this subject has been kept in engineering. Like we all have this doubt, that doubt has been lingering in our head. So like if you take Rajiv Talwar, so he always used to say that like Indian knowledge system, whatever it has been kept for VTU syllabus, so it has made as a different subject. He will gonna say that this should not be made as a different subject. So if you want to learn some subject in engineering or in somewhere else, because in NEP, so they have bifurcated it, in the sense like Indian knowledge system is a different subject. But what we actually trying to do is in NEP, when they framed the NEP of Indian knowledge system, they wanted to teach each and every system, every subject through Indian knowledge system. In the sense, if you want to teach physics, okay, they wanted to teach this physics, so from Indian knowledge system, how it has evolved. Okay, what is meant by metaphysics? So like how are the philosophical thoughts has been interlinked to, so like your physics, means modern day physics, as well as if you want to teach mathematics, so how Aryabhatta has evolved to some conclusion, how he invented zero, all these things, and how today's modern mathematics has been an application part, and like how it has been evolved from so ancient times till now. This was the whole idea behind the Indian knowledge system. That's the reason it has been kept in NEP. But now it is bifurcated, means Indian knowledge system is a different subject and others are different subject. Most of the students will gonna see it through a different kaleidoscope in such a way that we need to have certain credit, certain marks. So that's the reason we are reading. So we will gonna see to it, because like however you take it, so it's up to you. So we will gonna delve into this and try to so like decipher each and everything, what are the things are there in Indian knowledge system. So come, let us delve into Indian knowledge system, what are the things are there. Now what is Indian knowledge system? Assume that you will gonna think that civil engineer, okay, if you think that I am a civil engineer, you will gonna say that like I have built a beautiful smart city in such a way that like we have a drainage system, we have pipelines, everything has been like fitted over here. So like if you go back and retrospect yourself, okay, whether this is the first time am I doing it, or like whether this idea has been like framed before in the ancient times. So if you see to it, so that was not a new idea. The reason is the drainage system was well maintained in Indus Valley civilization, so everything has been vanished, and like there was a great bath, there were many things, right? So if you come to computer science, now computer science students will gonna say that like why we supposed to read Indian knowledge system. Okay, like you will gonna work for a late night and like you will gonna code and everything will gonna work. Okay, technically it is perfect, but end of the day what will gonna happen? Why I am doing it? What is the impact of this on a society? So if you see to it, so it gives a different perspective, right? Like why I am doing it, like how we supposed to take this forward, all those things. So that is what Indian knowledge system is all about, in the sense, so Indian knowledge system is nothing but so your ethics. Okay, if you are building something else, it is about ethics, it's about your inquiry. So inquiry in the sense like why we are doing it, what we are doing it, all these things. So if you want to frame this in a definition way, Indian knowledge system is the knowledge developed in India over thousands of years. So it covers like philosophy, medicine, mathematics, ethics, technology. So there are plenty of things why we require all these things for a human well-being and harmony with nature. So this is what the primary importance is all about, because we are looking into SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, right? What is Sustainable Development Goals? UNDP has framed 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Whatever the approach we give, so that should align towards SDG, right? Now importance of Indian knowledge system. What is the importance of Indian knowledge system if you are a software engineer? So you can consider Indian knowledge system as an operating system. So what operating system will going to do? It will going to control hardware as well as software, right? So Indian knowledge system will going to control so your life as well as your knowledge. Okay, so Indian knowledge system will going to control your life as well as knowledge. So it means it will going to manage. In the same way, operating system will going to manage your hardware as software. So this is what Indian knowledge system is all about. If you want to see it through software kaleidoscope, then you can map this as operating system, Indian knowledge system as operating system. So what it will going to do? It will going to develop holistic and ethical thinking, encourage scientific temper and inquiry. So it connects engineering with sustainability, builds confidence in India's intellectual heritage. Okay. Apart from this, like we all read about Vedic age. Okay, like there are different ages, like starting from Neolithic age, Paleolithic age, Mesolithic age. So there are different ages. After that, we're gonna get the Chalcolithic age. So after Chalcolithic age, there is a Bronze age. Like this, there are plenty of things. So in the same way, there is a Vedic corpus. We supposed to know because we will gonna think that we are the first one to invented this, but no. So there are people who have already worked on it. We always use it to say this: stealing from one person is called as plagiarism. Stealing from many is called as research. Okay. So Vedic corpus refers to the collection of Indian texts. There are plenty of texts in India. Okay. Forms the foundation of Indian knowledge system, knowledge transmitted through oral tradition. There are different way of Indian knowledge system where you can get the knowledge from different perspective. That is what Vedic corpus is all about. So what we are giving is like the overview of it. Okay. So there are 4 Vedas, we already know since from our childhood. So everyone has been imbibed in our head that there are 4 Vedas. So Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Samaveda and Atharvana Veda. So what is Rig Veda will going to do? So it consists of hymns and cosmology. So Yajur Veda, rituals and procedures. In the same way, Samaveda is music and chanting. So Atharvana Veda we all know. So this is has been like linked to medicine as well as Ayurveda, all these things, medicine, society and so psychology. Now, so Vedic literature. So this is also called as later Vedic. Later Vedic we have been evolved with Brahmanas. What is meant by Brahmanas? It's a kind of technical instructions given to the society. Okay, means some priest used to give the technical instructions to the society. So that is what Brahmanas is all about. Next is Aryankas. So what is Aryankas? These are all kind of forest books. In the sense, symbolic and philosophical interpretation has been given into that. Next is Upanishads. So it will gonna give a in-depth philosophy, kind of metaphysics where, so like it will gonna give philosophy on each and everything. So this comes in the later Vedic period. Next is key concepts of Vedic corpus. Those are Rita, that is cosmic order, Dharma, duty and righteous living. Most of the kings used to follow this. Karma, action and sequence, in the sense like the later Buddhism, Jainism, after Hinduism, the new religion like Hinduism, after Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism and Chavaka, so means Ajivikas we used to say. So all these people used to follow this karma. Then is knowledge, knowledge through experience and reasoning. Okay, so that is what knowledge is all about. Next, transition from Vedic thought to philosophy. Like what we are going to do in the later Vedic period. So we are going to shift from ritual to reasoning. Why sun is hot, like moon will gonna come in the dark time. So all these things we used to start like reasoning. So why earth is in a round shape, all these things we used to start reasoning. Next, emphasis on questioning and inquiry, search for truth and self knowledge. So these all the things we will gonna start in the later Vedic period. Okay. Next, what is Indian philosophy? If you think about Indian philosophy, it is a systemic inquiry into life, reality and knowledge based on logic, debate and observation, closely connected with ethics and conduct. So as I said, like if you like thoroughly study about Indian knowledge system, so it will gonna deal with like holistic approach of Indian knowledge system with ethics and inquiry. So, if you delve into Indian knowledge system, these three things will gonna be influenced on you. So, we have two schools of Indian philosophy, those are Astika and Nastika school. So, if you come to Nyaya, so this has been propounded by Gautama. So, Samkhya is Kapila. So, Yoga is Patanjali. So, Vaisheshika is Kannada, we also call him as Kannada. So, Mimamsa is Gemini. So, Vedanta. So, Vedanta has been propounded by Badarayana. We also call him as like Vyasa. So, this Mimamsa has been written in some books as Purva Mimamsa and Uttara Mimamsa. Next is schools of Nastika schools, means like those who will not gonna believe in God. So, if you see Buddha, like it has been bifurcated as Hinayana Buddhism and Mahayana Buddhism. Like Hinayana Buddhism is something like you don't want his idol to be worshipped, but like the later stage of Buddhist followers, what they do, so they started idol worship. So, Buddha never said that like you are supposed to go for idol worship. So, he says that like everything revolves around karma, right. So, this is what Buddhism, Jainism and Charvakas. This Charvaka is also called as Ajivikas. So, he also not propounded about worshipping of God or idol worship. All these things he outrightly rejected. Next, Nyaya is something logic, reasoning and inference. Vaisheshika is atomism, categorization of matter. So, in the same way, Samkhya is theory of matter and consciousness. Yoga is practical discipline for mental and physical health, and Mimamsa has been declared as Purva Mimamsa and Uttara Mimamsa. So, this has been interpretation of rituals and duties. So, and Vedanta is ultimate reality. You know that Mimamsa has been propounded by Gemini. So, Vedanta has been propounded by Badrayana or Vyasa. Okay, this is ultimate reality or the self attainment. Now, relevance of Indian philosophy with engineers. So, this will going to encourage us analytical thinking, promotes ethical decision making. So, this supports stress management and mental health. So, this is about the first part. So, if you like this video, please comment on the comment section, please do continue. So, if you want PDF of it, definitely we will going to share it in the comment box. So, thank you for watching the first class. So, we are going to keep on continuing this. So, keep supporting us. Thank you.